Hey collective, did you miss me? Hopefully everybody's happy, healthy, all that good stuff. Let's get this shit in like pockets. Holy Spirit, is there any messages for the collective we can get today? Please and thank you. There's a shit ton of trains, so I don't know if this is gonna work, but let's get this lunchtime shit in. Okay. Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. That it's crazy because like any situation, like you're like, oh my god, this is the end, this is it, this is the death. But like is it though? You know, I had a Facebook post once and I always think about it when I'm like going through some shit and I'm thinking shit's like the worst. It said something about sometimes shit don't really be like that, but you so used to it being like that, you don't give it a chance for it not to be like that. It's facts. True facts. Okay. We have earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, and time in nature. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, and let God in. So basically whatever the situation is it's not as bad as you think it is. Get out in nature. It's time to ground out. It's time to come back to center, come back to self, and be careful what you're utilizing to get through the situation. Even if it's something as simple as like ascension flu. Like, I literally woke up last night, thought I was gonna have to go to the fucking hospital, dude, because I was like super dying. And I woke up a few hours later, of course, late for work, but and I was fine. Trip out, right? But it's crazy because like when I was like freaking out, like thinking I was gonna have to go to the hospital, I actually called somebody and it showed their true colors. So that was what's up. Thank you. Got rid of another one. But I was like, cool, whatever, you know. And I laid there and I was like, it's gonna be okay. Maybe it's just ascension flu. And it started to go away. And I was like, okay. And I fell back asleep. So really, like, give it time for it not to be the way you think it is. Alchemy. So even if it is what you think it is, you can always alchemize the situation. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. You have magic on the bottom. Magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move forward to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. Tarot out, try to figure out what this is for you. So you have a King of Swords, but it bounced out and then it kind of like landed in the struggle position, so I'm not really sure how to take it just yet. You have the Six of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, I'm going to take this King of Swords in the struggle position. What is this pertaining to, Holy Spirit? Can I get some clarification so I can direct the collective, please and thank you. Okay, you have the World and Justice. Is this pertaining to love? Well, whatever it is with the Tower, it was sudden and it was a blessing in disguise. And maybe with the suddenness of the destruction of the situation, that's where you're kind of being told to slow down and take a breath, like you'll survive this with this Inner Earth card. You have the Hierophant. So I am kind of thinking that this is love related. Maybe this was a marriage, or at least some kind of traditional situation. You have the Temperance in reverse. I'm not going to take the other ones that flip just because there's so many of them, but I am going to read them real quick. Okay, so what I'm getting with this, follow me here. You have a partner, possibly a husband, that has been caught. You've had some quick communication about infidelity, both with men and women. They're telling you they're not juggling, that they're not doing this, but there's no balance in the relationship like there used to be in the past. His King of Swords energy is also a King of Wands in reverse energy. He's become over-sexualized, not necessarily with you, but externally, and there's a lot going on in this person's existence. They are living a double existence, double, triple, quadruple from the looks of things. That's created an extreme amount of heartbreak, imbalance. You do have the World and the Justice card out here, and I really think that's pertaining to your energy with this alchemy and this magic. It's definitely telling you, be careful with your coping mechanisms, your addictions, letting God in. It's time to heal. It's time to step into self, like turning in, going into the spiritual aspects of this. I think you do have a King of Pentacles in your energy, but you are being warned not to start something with that person. That justice will balance out your situation. It's time to take it to the spirit side. Pulse of the Mother, slow down, time in nature. It's time to let God in, like literally. says you'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings. So I think what this is also saying, that this situation's been non-reciprocal for a while and you were kind of looking for a way out. And there's a lot of times where we're looking for a way out of a situation and we don't know how to make that way out. And we're like, it's like being on like the tower. It's like being in a burning building and you don't know how the fuck to get out of it. So you know you have to jump, but you don't know, you can't will your body to jump, so God pushes. So you really have to realize that with situations like this, you're seeking an answer and you might not like the answer, but something has happened to create the destruction. Therefore, you can now alchemize the situation and move forward in a healthy, productive manner. Like I said, you do have to step into God. It's time to let God in. It's time to really fall to the angels. You really have to say what you mean and pay attention to signs. Don't let this person back in your energy, whatever you do. Stuff like this can create even bigger trauma and situations, because if you continue to be sexual with this person, if you continue to allow them in your energy, you really open yourself up to a lot of danger. I just got the selling out card, but it didn't really want to flip, and I flipped it intentionally just to see what it said. And that really speaks of, oh, it came out. That's crazy. So yeah, beware of, that's what I was saying a second ago, beware of selling out to the situation because you're sticking to a comfort zone or in that south node energy because of fear or things like that. You're like, you literally had alchemy and then magic, and when I was reading that magic one, it really reminded me of the magician card. And you also have the world and justice here. You have sadness. Like, you really have to be aware of, it's time to like really like train your mind. Like, you have to be the master of self. Like, we are, yes, we're eternal souls in this body, yes, we're created in the image of God, but we are piloting these vessels that are out of fucking control sometimes. I can't control this thing for the life of me. I don't know what to do with it. But you do have to be aware that, you know, the mind is a very, very dangerous thing. You have help from above. And that's what I was saying a second ago, is you have all of this, don't worry, we got you energy. Like, you have God, you have angels. It's really up to you whether you call in that help, because the divine universal laws state that help's available to you. It's guaranteed to you. Asking you shall receive, though. You know what I mean? If you don't ask, they can't step in. But that's what they're there for. That's what they're waiting for. What Usher say? That's what it's made for. Let's see. Angels. Okay. Okay. What is the angelic guidance we can get for the collective at this point in time, please and thank you? How can they help this situation, heal this situation, strengthen self to where they're comfortable moving forward in this situation? Innocence. Beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. And that's what I was saying before, is like, don't let this damage you. Don't let this dim your light. Like, you really have to understand that even if it was just subconsciously, you've wanted a way out of this situation. And now you have it. Like, blessings and learning opportunities, you know, sometimes growth and advancement, they don't come through chillax and like Saturday morning sleep-ins. They come through trauma and learning and taxing situations that we genuinely have to accept as what they are. You have passion, Archangel Haniel. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. And this is really stating, you know, do what makes you thrive. Do what makes you passionate and burn with energy and be happy. Like, and the more you grow and that glow up starts to hit, this person's going to want back in your energy. They probably are already trying to get back in your energy from what the looks of those cards that I put back earlier were. Like, literally. But that's because they want that comfort zone. They want that mask. You know what I mean? A lot of these men that are out there doing this fuck shit, fucking men, fucking women, just doing all this crazy stuff, living these alternate existences, they want the wife, they want the kids, because it gives them a semblance of normalcy, even within their own mind. Ground yourself, and that's the second grounding card you've had, you. So it's definitely time to check into self. When you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We are helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. So maybe that's who that King of Pentacles was earlier. Is the husband, or whoever this traditional other person was in the relationship. It was saying, you know, King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles reversed. Don't start another venture with this person, even if finances seem to be a thing. You have this Passion card with Archangel Haniel, which speaks of career. And then you also have the World card. You have help from above. Like, literally, be aware of your coping mechanisms, and definitely, like I said, just check in with self. It's time to get grounded. It's definitely time to, like, if you need to immerse yourself in something, why not immerse yourself in something creative or even extra work? Like, but don't let that become a coping mechanism within yourself, or within itself either. More angels. As you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. And that's what I was saying. Is that going to go, like, you're being offered stability of some sort, whether that's through your own making, or, you know what I mean? Like, just a divine blessing. Like, it's coming. So don't let this person hold finances over your head. You have Da'at, null, emptiness. And it's crazy because, like, this card doesn't speak of emptiness like in a sadness situation. It speaks more of emptiness of allowing yourself to genuinely just be, to empty out all the fuck shit, all the worry, all the fear, and just be. This is also falling under pay attention to signs and selling out, and this slow down time in nature. You have Hod, left leg, submission. Like I said, it's time to fall into the arms of God. God's there to comfort you. Fucking, what do they say? He counted every tears that you've ever cried. Like, literally, like, it's a thing, dude. It's really just time to go to the Father. And that doesn't mean, like, go to God with, like, why. If you think of the story of Job, like, eventually, like, Job never, like, cursed God's name, but eventually he did question him, and God was like, who the fuck are you to question me, dude? Like, am I not that dude? Am I not that dude? You know, like, really, like, you have to really accept it as a blessing and be willing to take the opportunity to learn. Because if this person was doing all kinds of craziness, there was obviously some trauma, or there's something there that was unhealed off rip. So there were red flags. There were signs. And I'm not, like, saying that to, like, say, like, you knew. Because I literally have experience with situations like this. So we know. And if we don't know, if we're like, I don't know, God tells us. And then we're like, well, I don't know. You're not saying that. Like unless you genuinely like outright hear the voice of God or like the angels. And even if you do, you could still be like, that's not what you mean. Because, man, talking to angels is like being friends with a sphinx. I can tell you that. Are there any other angelic messages I can get for the collective at this time? Please and thank you. Victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, you were looking for a way out and you got it. Even though it might suck or seem like that's not what I asked for. You know what I mean? You didn't understand what I was asking for. But God don't make mistakes. Trust that. You have transformation on the bottom right now. So allow this to transform your life and help you progress and move forward. So many messages I can get for the collective, please and thank you. Okay, you have alchemical force. That's what I'm talking about. You have every tool, every fucking gift within self already. It's time to tune in to those gifts and check back in with self, really. That's number 29 as well. That's 11. That's a master number. Like, you super got this. You have 22, hope. 22 is also 4, and like with this Tower card and, you know, this Hierophant, this Temperance in reverse, it's time to create a new solid foundation and allow yourself to thrive in that. You have healing, number 33, 6. You have Genesis. Like, literally, it is time to begin anew. And that's such a blessing, dude. Like, it looks scary, it seems daunting, sometimes it's exhausting because some of us have started over from like under the ground, not just the bottom, like multiple times, lost so much and given so much away and thrown so much away. But really, genuinely, every new beginning is just that, a new beginning, and it's blessings. This is justice, number 8, abundance and justice in the same card. What? Run it. And that's the second justice card you have too. So like, really, what do they say? Rejection is for your protection. You know, it is genuinely such a blessing to have the truth in this situation and the ability to move forward positively, new, happy, with the awareness as well. Like, you really have to look at it like the blessing of the growth and the learning in the situation. You have number 9, Horus, stability and equilibrium. That's what I mean. Like, causing or creating that new foundation, moving forward with the knowledge and the gift of the experience and just the ability to start something that is healthy, that is new. That's yours. You have apology and forgiveness. And with this say what you mean and this selling out card, the pay attention to signs, I really think that means that like you're getting an apology from this person, but you need to forgive self for saying, no thanks. I mean, I forgive you, but I'm not gonna fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, really though. You have deception and temptation on the bottom. Like, don't let their deception tempt you into some fuck shit that's really gonna, I mean, why prolong the situation? No matter even if they admit it or if they don't, like, you know. Don't let this person play on your nostalgia or like past situations. It's like when you're like an addict or something like that and you utilize substances, like you're always chasing that like original euphoria of using that particular substance, but you never achieve that anymore, but you continue to use. Like, don't let somebody live on a legend. Beware of fear. It's creating limitations. Move forward with confidence and strength. Beware of control tactics. You trying to micromanage the universe and allowing the situation that God has for you to be hindered by yourself, or control tactics of this person, because you got to realize, once you realize the get down and you say, you know what, I'm good on this, I'm out, then their natural response is to try to grip, just because they don't want to lose or they don't want to look bad. Like, they don't like the fact that you know the truth. Don't avoid the situation anymore. You're keeping yourself in a stalemate about moving forward for whatever reason, and I'm not judging, because there's 1,000,006 reasons, including just that natural like soul connection that you have to this person. If you were in a long-term relationship or you've built things with this person, it's scary, it's daunting to try to say, okay, well, fuck it, I'm gonna do something new, especially if you're older or anything like that. But you have to remember to remain in gratitude, because abundance is where, the present is where abundance lies. You have clarity. You have water energy, emotions, things like that. You have clarity on why your emotions have been so tossed about the situation. You have to have the courage to change. Be open to receiving the blessings. Seeds have been planted, now you just have to grow. Ascended Masters. You have the sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. And for some reason, I'm needing the feeling the need to say, like, if this is like a twin flame, well, the reason I'm feeling the need to say that is because the sacred vision has like a twin deity on it. So if this is like a twin situation, you have to realize that it's okay to not be with your twin. A lot of people think that they're gonna just wait forever and everything like that. And literally, like, that's not valid. If there's so much trauma or so much unwillingness to move forward in a healthy, positive manner, if this person's literally sleeping with both sexes, they're doing all this craziness, that's dangerous physically, but that's dangerous spiritually. You really have to be understanding that you have to let them walk their path. You don't have to set yourself aside for this person, because they may never choose to get it right in this lifetime. they may never choose to get it right in any lifetime. Your twin situation may just be a catalyst for your alchemical forces to grow and strengthen. Like, you might not be with this person, and I know that people don't want to hear that, but it could be very well a thing. You have Gaia, Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, and stay grounded. And that's what you've had multiple grounding cards, and like literally, like, you really have to just check in with self. And I think that the people that are in the collective of folks who make that choice of not being with their twin, because that's what it looks like, this very well may be what God's telling you, or it may not be like right person, wrong time type situation, you know what I mean? Like, it might be like that, but what God's telling you is that you seem to be some kind of force to be reckoned with, whether you realize that or not. And I think that you genuinely have to check into self, because you might have so much growth and so much abundance of self that not having this person starts to be easier. You have infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. That's literally what I was just saying. Like, now that this person's out of your energy, you have the opportunity to really uncover the layers of who and what you are. You have to remember who the fuck you are. You have Mary Magdalene, teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anyone stop you. And like, I don't know if you're a creator or something like that, but like a situation like this, dealing with all of the gaslighting and all of the disillusionment and all of like the self-doubt that you deal with a person who's doing this to you, is so fucking deep and profound. And you might be able to use your voice to share that knowledge with people who are like at an earlier part of their journey, and they're unsure how to move forward. They're unsure what they're even fucking dealing with. And now you're at the finish line. You're at the new, you're signing up for the next marathon, and you might really genuinely be able to help people. Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit got your back, babe. I'm talking about. See? It says stay open on the bottom. And that's another 29, another 11. People that deal with this form of lessons, they're not regular. You're so fucking like multifaceted and special, whether you realize this or not. Furthermore, the ability to figure out all of the context clues leading to the fact that you know what's up now. Ooh. Really, that's a blessing within itself. That in itself is a gift. Your gift of deduction and trust of the knowledge that you've gained is so special. It says find a blessing in disguise. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings, inner earth. That's what I'm talking about. It brings it full circle, right back round. Surrender. It's okay. It's time to fall into God, and God will comfort you. Share your light. That's what I was talking about. The fact that you've dealt with this, that's just another notch on your belt, and you can help spread awareness, because right now society is so broken. And I'm not saying it's their fault. It's their fault, but it's not their fault, because a lot of these people, especially men that are doing stuff like this, are just dealing with a trauma response that they're unsure how to alchemize and heal. Release self-limiting beliefs. Literally, confidence is your key to success. Don't just have confidence in self. What the hell was that? It wasn't in front of me, but it was on the camera. Trip out. Thank you. We got angelic emissions. Release self-limiting beliefs. Like literally, like Success is yours if you move forward with confidence, not just confidence in self, but confidence in God. Like, be grateful for the situation that you have transcended, or at least gained awareness of, so that you can transcend. Choose honesty. And that's number 16, 7. So it's time to be honest. Be open to love, not just from others, but from self and from the Creator as well. Nourish your soul. So that's another grounding check-in with spirit card. Take action. You have praying on the bottom. I can't stress it enough. Right now, your biggest ally is God and the angels. Intuitive awareness. Don't, like, I know how damaging dealing with somebody who's trying to trick you into continuously dealing with this kind of stuff can be, and like the amount of self-doubt that they foster in us. You definitely need to be aware of the fact that some of that might be residual inside of you with this situation. So when you think that you're dealing with some shit that seems odd, or your intuition's pinging off the charts about situations, don't allow that seed of darkness that this person has planted in you with all of the "you're crazy, you're wrong, dude, if you're somebody who says that they talk to angels or talk to God and they're like, man, those are fucking demons, that's why you're tripping, that's why you're crazy." Trust me, I get the level of gaslighting and narcissism that is, you have praying actually come out. So literally, whenever you feel like you're doubting yourself or doubting a situation, pray about it. You might not like the answer, but you damn sure are getting one. And it's simple. It's just like this situation. How many nights have you cried alone? How many nights have you prayed and prayed and prayed to just know that you were right, or know that you needed to leave the situation? And then when you found out, you don't know how to get out of it, or you don't know what to do. But now you're literally on a precipice of new, and God's telling you, let's talk about it. Let's see how we can fix this. You have primrose, youthful love. If I had a single flower for every time I think of you, I could walk forever in my garden. And I really think that's like talking about God. Like, God's really, really, really so proud of you for getting to this point in this situation. You have destiny. It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves, Camellia. You have yellow rose, enthusiasm and friendship. A single rose can be my garden. A single friend can be my world. So, and I don't know why, but that just the word, I guess the word world, but like, fall to your circle of trusted friends, really. You have clematis, intelligence and mental beauty. Wisdom is the abstract of the past, but beauty is the promise of the future. And like, really understand that, like I said, I can't like high five you enough. Kudos to you, bro, because you're like a motherfucking Sherlock Holmes in this bitch. Like, to deal with like the level of trauma that this person was putting you through and making you live through, and then figure it out. Like, the level of ability to figure it out and then accept that this is what it is, and then to detach, is fucking top notch, dude. Like, you're amazing. Okay. I mean, so like literally I can't say it enough. Don't let this create bitterness. Let this shine. Like, let this be another part of your testimony and your ability to be amazing. but make sure you remember who the fuck you are and be proud of who you are. It says you're giving away your power. You're a badass. Act like it. Love. Get some, give some. It will cheer your ass up. But I think that's really speaking to, like I said before, you know, finding your soul tribe and allowing others that love you and probably have really missed your energy and your presence while you've been dealing with this. Because when you're dealing with fuck shit like this, you're not kicking it, hanging out and doing all that stuff. You're miserable. You're trying to figure it out. It says rebel because fuck it. You have shame, regret, and guilt. Those are all just bullshit. Forgive. Let that shit go. Like I said, you know, this person, they're hurt too. You know what I mean? People that live like this or do these kind of things, especially when they already have an established family and are supposed to be living one particular way and are living a whole nother get down, that is like a deep, dark trauma that they're experiencing. That's so deep. And it might not just be from this life, it might be other lives as well. It says you need a big fucking hug. Squeeze. You are talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. That's what I mean. It says say what you mean. I've had other cards that kind of led me to say, you know what I mean? Like, make this a testimony, bro. Maybe make a fucking TikTok page or channel or whatever they're called where you talk about stuff like this. Like I said, you can help other people that are experiencing this, because there are so many people experiencing this, men, women, you know, this kind of toxicity, and they don't know how to transcend it because they don't even know if that's what they're dealing with, because they don't know what that is. Like, literally, like, be proud. You're amazing. Like I said, this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading at this point, because even though the situation seems like it's a problem or something has really, 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 really just ended and fallen apart in such a toxic, terrible way, you literally have so much, like, heavenly cheerleaders that are saying, hey, come kick it with us for a little bit. We got you. And you also have the ability to live, because when you're dealing with this, you're not living, and it's so hard and so dark. And I'm proud of you, and God's proud of you, and you got this. Like, literally, like, use your voice and help people that are hurting still. Thank you, collective. I will talk to you guys later. Be well.